Alice? Who the fuck is Alice?
Uck 53 months to put up with this amateur painter. Tongue. The silence is deafening.
Yeah, but we can always build more killbots.
健闘を祈る。
人類に栄光あれ。
人類に栄光あ
人類栄光あれ。
I need 60 to my Nick 40 years old, couple of days early.
Hey everybody! Happy Monday! Happy Monday! How is everybody doing? The new Space Wolves. The new Space Wolves we are going to have a look at in a second, because the new Space Wolves are looking, for the vast majority, really, really good. Hey Purples, how are you doing? Let's bring this up. We'll have a quick look. We'll have a quick look right now, because this guy's probably cool. Hey Teeny Tiny, how are you doing? We got a Spitfire, a Sophia Target, and a Purples. Hello, happy Monday, everybody. How are we all doing? Yeah, this guy is stellar.
And what about the music, Amateur?
We'll get the music on now. Thank you very much for the resubs as well. Who have we had resubbing? We had. Who did we have resubbing? Saxtus, Target, and Purples. Is that right? Thank you very much. Let's get. It's an It's an AC day today, so I'll select all of that. Get that on. Get that there. There we go. VLC. Do I have the telly on? Is it picking it up? I will turn it off.
Restart for the next one. But when you look back at the season he's had, how would you describe it?
The highlights, obviously, the Masters. And if you
I'll turn it off, look. I've got the snooker on. Of course I've got the snooker on. The sport on the TV. The sport on. Looks cool, but lower wolf's faces weirds me out. They're a bit snarly, aren't they? I think the majority of them are. I think the majority of them is okay. Found something more boring than football? No, snooker's brilliant. Snooker's brilliant. I love snooker. I really like him though. I think he's great. Yeah. What about? I think it's probably the painting. Again, they've got the angle wrong. They've taken the photo at the wrong angle. It needs to be slightly turned to the left or slightly turned to the right. Looking straight down the barrel at models like this doesn't work because you have no sense of how deep the model is. So, Games Workshop, if you're listening, sort your photography out, or get me to get me to consult. But he's really nice. I do like it. I think it's cool. I like flicking through, and this isn't a particularly good example because this is all wolfy. But look, flicking through, they do seem to be a little bit more shifted back towards Vikings rather than wolf. Yeah, they're quite cool. Do the Space Wolves turn failed aspirants into wolves? Can we just say the model looks huge? Yeah, the model looks huge. The model looks huge. I don't know what size base that is, but yeah, probably an 80mm. Model's massive. Model's really cool. Yeah, see that looks better. That looks, yeah. So they look better because they look better once you see them. We'd love to see a size comparison. So I think he's probably. Oh, I don't know. He's got a chunk of waist on there as well. Yeah, it's stellar. I'm liking that. I'm liking that a lot. I'm gonna paint mine very grey, by the way. I'm gonna paint mine very grey. As always, Games Workshop, the fur looks shit. Yeah, how do you sculpt fur though? Like how do they sculpt fur to be like not accessible, but to be clearly fur? I don't think that's too bad. I don't think it's too bad. It would be nice if they went a little bit finer, because like they can go this fine with the hair. Why can't they go that fine with the fur? Anyway, This is nitpicking, absolutely nitpicking. He's cool. He's cool as shit. And then we've got Arjak as well. Arjak is also cool. Arjak is also cool. And this is what I mean by them going. They seem to be going a little bit back towards Viking because there's not a lot of wolf there, which is good. Which is good. Love to see Great Company shoulder pads. Great Company shoulder pad. Yeah, they're this guy's really cool. And then there's Nige as well. Oh wait, he's throwing. Oh my god, he's throwing his hammer.
Oh yes, please. Stop with the wolfy wolf wolf-a-woo.
Optional arm assembly, he can throw his hammer. Okay, that's cool. Stop with the wolfy wolf wolf wolf, yeah. Because he does that. Yeah, he does, but I didn't think they were going to sculpt it. That's awesome. I like that. Throwing his Mjolnir. And then Nigel. Again, there's a little bit of wolf on this one, but predominantly, I mean, he's really nice actually. I'm not quite sure why it goes down to purple on the rooms, but he's really cool. He's got a lot of hair. Gorgeous pose. The throwing hammer pose is so badass. Yeah. I've got to do. Well, I don't know. I think I've got to do the one with the thrown hammer. It's really cool. Armor color looks really different. Do you think? I still think it looks kind of bluey.
The last one has a Ravengard spy.
Yes. Yes. Yeah. I think he looks like the proportions seem a little bit out on this guy. Like, look at the size of the braces. Just seems like a bit cartoony, this one. Proportions are maybe a little bit out. He's cool. He's cool though. He's cool. And then, now that guy is amazing. I'm happy for those that like the aesthetic. That guy is amazing.
I need your clothes, your boots, and your motorcycle.
That is a Wolfguard Terminator. That is a Wolfguard Terminator. Now, sadly... Oh, yeah, that's a Wolfguard Terminator as well. Now, sadly, that probably isn't. Right. That's just... I love the fur on the top of that. It's just a hulking brute. That is a hulking, and then that's not. But again, it might be. Whoops. There we go. It might be because of the painting on that, because that head looks. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know whether I want to sculpt fur on the top of that. A bit early to get this excited. What do you mean a bit early to get this excited? Early in the day, or and then? I mean that guy. That's super cool. I wouldn't say I was getting that excited. Did it sound like I was getting excited? He's cool. He's cool as shit. It's the same model, isn't it? It's just an optional build, yeah. And then it's just those ones don't quite get it, do they? They don't quite get it. I want those double power cores on my Blood Angels Termies, but they don't give it. Yeah. It's a horrible refresh. Lost the sled. That's cool though. That's what they needed to do with the Space Marines. Yes. Yeah. 100%. 100%. 100%. I think this is really cool. Do we think we're going to get Wolfen? Do we think they're going to resculpt Wolfen for us? I mean, he's just Can't wait to paint him. I'm gonna paint. If I get sent all these, I will do them a very kind of a neutral grey. No, if they haven't shown them here, maybe not now. God, Crypt, have you had a bad day? Have you had a bad morning, Crypt? For long fangs, 100% beat my expectations. I like him. Their faces are not nicely painted. I think his face is actually pretty good. His face is pretty good. You woke up at 2. Oh, Crypt, dude. The wolf faces are painted pretty well. Fucking read, mate. Oh my god, why is everybody in a grumpy mood? Fucking read, mate. I hope it wasn't negative with Wolfen. I was just showing my thinking since Games Workshop doesn't release everything. I don't know. I think Wolfen. I don't know. I was trying to think about what would be like the blue ribbon like drop right at the end to finish the hype train. I thought maybe Wolfen, but then maybe the Terminators as well. Hey Whiskey, how are you doing?
What's the plan then?
We're going to the Winchester.
Yeah, boy. Logan is a mic drop. I really like him. I really like him. Like I say, that angle's the wrong angle to take the original, to take the like, the cover photo of. It needs to be turned slightly. Dreadnought. Oh yeah, we got the Dreadnought. We could have a Dreadnought. I can't think of the Dreadnought character name. What's the Dreadnought character name? Shit, can't think of his name. But yeah, that's Bjorn. There we go, Bjorn the Fellhanded. Yeah. God, I hope we get a Bjorn. That would be amazing. He's cool. I'm loving that. Absolutely loving that. That's really awesome. That's really cool. I'm guessing they are leaving things back for other editions. No, I don't think other editions. I think a refresh is a refresh. I think they're going to try and do as much as they can. I'm tempted to say there's more to come. I'm tempted to say there's more to come. Yeah. What we got? Because we've got the... Did they do the... They did the ones riding the wolves, the Thunderwolf cavalry, didn't they? They've got new ones of those. I think they did new ones of those. Did they tease those already? Don't we already have a Bjorn? I have a Bjorn. Yeah, Bjorn and Wolfen. Bjorn and Wolfen. I mean, the thing is, the Blood Angels didn't really get a refresh, though, did they? That's not really a refresh. What the Blood Angels got was not really a refresh. I think this is a bit more of a refresh. I think we're tempted to. I think there. If I can get the words out, I'd be tempted to say we're going to get Wolfen at least. We do already have a Bjorn. However, the Bjorn at the moment is. He's a tiny box dreadnought, so I'm wondering whether we can have a scaled up mega Bjorn dreadnought. Surprise! I know, surprise is a Monday article, yeah. Rather than a reveal show thing. Box dread is best dread. I am 100% behind you on that one. What does everybody think of my Inquisitor? I need to paint the plasma blue. In fact, let's do that now, quick. Boxdread is Bexdread. He's ancient as fuck. Fought alongside Russ. Do we think this means that we're not going to get a Russ? Do we think this means we're not going to get a Russ? As if they make it bigger than a standard Redemptor, that's fine. But I really, really, really want it to be a Boxdread, just like a massive Boxdread, not a Redemptor. If Bjorn turns up in a Redemptor, I'm going to be like, yeah, okay. Is everybody all right today then? Is it one of those Mondays? Is everybody having a challenge? You're fine. Good. Monday. I know these folks have a case of the Mondays. You're so good to me. Monday. Blue plasma on that. Snappy today like wolves. Is that a Kick Bash mini or a 3D print or a shot ball? This is a Games Workshop mini. This is from the Combat Patrol. Right, let's get rid of that. One stop.
Hazardous anomaly detected. Quarantine activated.
Are you tempted? Are you going wolfy wolf? Oops. How are you one stop? Wolves! We've just looked at them, dude. They're stunning. I'm liking the vast majority of them. How's your weekend been? Holy shit! Sticking to World in the Death Guard for a while. Boo! Yeah, I think they're looking good. Do we think, because this is the conversation we've just started having, do you think we'll see Bjorn and Wolfen? I don't know how they can't redo Wolfen. Like, why would they not redo Wolfen? Like, if you say Space Wolves, what do you think of? You think of Wolfen and Thunderwolf Cavalry, surely. But then, to be fair, when you say Blood Angels, what do you think of? You think of Blood Angel Terminators as well, so. Death Company, Sanguinary Guard and Blood Angels Terminators. They didn't do Blood Angels Terminators. But, equally, that didn't seem like a full refresh. It felt like a half-hearted one. You reckon they'll bring Rust back? Do you think? Eight points off third. Grimnar's amazing. Grimnar is properly cool. Congrats on the fourth, dude. How were the games? And how was the very, very carefully worked out tactics? Stu played a doubles tournament this weekend with World Eaters and Death Guard with incredibly carefully thought out tactics for the whole tournament of deploy on the line and charge forwards. Full send and aggression and going first. Or you went first all 3 games. That's nuts. Tobes!
Afternoon jerks.
Hey Tobes, how you doing, Tobes? Welcome in, Toby Tobes. Tobes, we've just been having a look at the new Space Wolves. You missed us. You missed it. You missed all the hype of having a look at the new Space Wolves. You'll have to go on your own now. They look good though. Maybe I'm wrong. They probably would have revealed Russ first if they wanted to bring him back, like with the Dark Angels. Did they reveal Thingy first in the Dark Angels? The lion. That was it. I don't know. I reckon a late drop, a late announcement of Russ could probably work. Because it's not like they need to hype up Space Wolves. I think they probably did the Dark Angels the right way around. It's like, okay, let's do the lion first and then we'll reveal the rest. But the Space Wolves, they can go, hey, we got Wolfguard, Terminators, we got Thunderwolf Cavalry, we got X, we got Y. Oh, by the way, yeah, here's Russ. It's upsetting how the 2 chapters I dislike the most have got the most impressive releases. Well, I mean, that's just a matter of taste, isn't it, Tobes? You have no taste, therefore, how can Games Workshop expect to match your taste when you have no taste? Nipples. You know what, Chris? I think as an unfamiliar British cool Calcom new Calcom mini. No, there's already too many Calgar minis.
Today's fish is trout a la creme. Enjoy your meal.
I will. How you doing, Avian? I'm guessing that's Avian. Yes. Yeah, Blood Angels got screwed. Yeah, they did. Templars? Oh, you hate Templars and Space Wolves? I mean, all the Space Marine factions are starting to slowly get re-released and stuff, and resculpts, and I wouldn't bet against Raven Guard getting some more models and advancing their kind of model range a little bit. I would reply to the Black Templars hate, but I'm too busy crusading. No, Black Templars can get in the bin. Oh, really? I thought there would be more interest in Black Templars actually in Twitch chat. You surprised me, Twitch chat. You surprised me. Not the first time that I've been surprised by Twitch chat, of course. They're the jock arseholes of Space Marine chapters. What, Space Wolves? Am I wrong in wanting a big ass book containing Snippets of lore. No, you are definitely not alone in wanting more books with lore in. We need more like big black books for 40k. You'd like the colour scheme for Templars. So Sophie likes black. Feel Frisk can get banged with their shit yellow armour. Less silly, more Norse in space. Codex compliant Marines also need unique units. Unless they're Ultramarines, in which case they don't need any more models. Don't like the McDonald's chapter. Blood Angels. What the hell are Blood Angels McDonald's? Why are Blood Angels McDonald's? I thought Howling Griffins would be McDonald's if you were going to pick a McDonald's chapter. Red and yellow. Well, not that much yellow. There's more black than yellow. So do you not like Blood Angels because? So yeah, you don't like Space Wolf, Blood Angels. Chris doesn't want any more. Wow. Let work for 20. No worries, Toby Tobes. Toby Tobes. Don't have any Space Marines, but I'll probably go for Salamanders or Night Lords. At least Blood Angels do not ride giant bats and go blood, unlike some other factions that go wolf, wolf, wolf. I kind of like the Thunderwolf Cavalry though. I do kind of like the Thunderwolf Cavalry, I must admit. Also, I had the most epic Overwatch and close combat fight with Thunderwolf Cavalry with my Necrons in a tournament once, where a Nightbringer killed 2 in Overwatch and then killed the rest of the squad in combat. He wasn't very happy. He weren't very happy, he weren't. Very happy he weren't. According to Games Workshop Customer Services, they have no ideas when the NA Warhouse is getting more Nemesis claw boxes. Nemesis claw boxes. They need some new Deathwing. The current miniatures are twice as small as the Deathwing Knights. Deathwing would be cool, wouldn't it? I think they need to just do kind of like more Firstborn stuff. Just redo and scale up all the Firstborn stuff because there's so much.
Start wearing purple, wearing purple.
Hey, Squeezel. Squeezle Man. Squeagle. Squeagle. Yeah, the firstborn stuff, if you scale up the firstborn stuff, they seem to have so much more character than the Primaris. Whiskey's on the lurk. That Games Workshop is trying to deal with Schrodinger's tariffs. Schrodinger's tariffs. Both characters though, not unique units. We will see how strong the plastic crack addiction is. This is the time they like to increase prices, an extra bump in taxes on taxes on taxes on taxes. We'll see how strong the plastic crack addiction is when the Wood Elves come out. I'll be like, ah! Can't cope! Cannot cope! Has everybody seen my Wood Elf test model? One statement which you can feel free to ignore. Games Workshop takes the VAT adjusted price in the UK, hikes the price on a pegged US to BP 1.3, then we will pay our tariff and our sales tax. Hadn't thought about the Games Workshop price rise. Yeah, it's coming in. When does it normally come? It's normally in now, isn't it? Or is it May? Anyway, they always increase a little bit every year. It's no surprise. The more frustrating thing than the price rise really is when they bring out new sets and there's 3 models in the set and they want to charge £35 for 3 models. That's when it starts getting silly. So it starts getting frustrating. You're like, oh. I will walk away while I'm addicted to plastic crack. It's not a necessity. I'm sure it's April. Ah, okay. So yeah, we got that to look forward to, haven't we? But they do announce it and give us warning, don't they? So we can get any plastic crack in that we need. Oh no, that means that the battalion price is going to go up for the wood elves, isn't it? The battalion price is going to be more. Boom. Messing with logistics. Should probably consider grabbing a Psychomancer and Hexmark. Yes, definitely. Yeah, and loads of stuff is out of stock. I think they always give warning. The Gloctopus. The Gloctopus is a bit of a legend. I've got 3 Gloctopuses, or Gloctopi. I have 3 Gloctopi. They're a bit cool. I do like them. They're on the cool side of awesome. What are the Gloctopi? The Hexmark Destroyer. It was affectionately nicknamed the Gloctopus when Richard Siegler called it a Gloctopus on a stream once. Could do without, the pile of potential is strong. Everybody's pile of potential goes nuts. Like, no, I can't cope. I was looking at my Spyros again today. Need to. We might do a stream very soon, getting these guys all weathered up and chipped. Does the old metal Space Wolf term compare to the new Terminators? What, in terms of size? Because the new ones will be massive. Or just in terms of character? I like the new Space Wolf Terminator pack leader. I think he's cool. I think the Terminator's just... They look like Terminators with pelts rather than Space Wolf Terminators, if that makes sense. The pack leader looks amazing. However, they do supply a really good canvas to then sculpt on. So people like Valborn and hopefully me at some point will be able to sculpt some really cool fur and Viking stuff all over them, so they look really cool. If I check the Space Wolf subreddit, will they be howling? Will they be howling? You'd hope so, right? I'm guessing they hate at least one model. How quickly before you see, well, there's no Wolfen. How long do you think it'll be before you see that on the subreddit? I don't go on Reddit anyway. Too much on there. It's not just one wall. What do you mean it's not just one wall? My Sazabi has shipped, so hopefully Sazabi will turn up pretty soon as well, so we can have a Sazabi day. So that'll be fun. Been pretty good with not buying lots of new models. Yay! Yeah, you're saving up and waiting for the Wood Elves as well, aren't you? Mannerings. Everybody's going Wood Elf mental. Sweet. Whoa. Try and get all of these skulls done. What colour should we paint the fur? That's the question. What colour should the fur be? Were the Wood Elves one of the ones with an update but had lackluster sales? Also, how far away was the refresh to the end times? They didn't have that. I don't know, but I don't think they had that much of a refresh. They got a new cavalry unit. I think that was about it. Oh, they got a new cavalry unit and then the Lord on the stag. They feel like the newer units that I haven't seen. So I don't think they got that. I think it was the High Elves got a little bit more, maybe. But a lot of the Wood Elf kits still just about hold up. Like the Glade Guard look reasonably good. I think the proportions are a little bit out on the Glade Guard, so they're a bit chunky on the arms and the hands. But the vast majority of the Wood Elves still hold up. Which is why I'm quite excited. I'm trying to stick to Games Workshop models for the Wood Elves. Like my Minotaurs and my Orcs, I'm a bit more because they're a bit more of a niche army list, which I'm kind of collecting / writing / building for the Beastmen and the Orcs and Goblins. So I'm a bit more flexible in terms of going and finding 3D prints to use. However, the Wood Elves I think are really nice. The vast majority of the Games Workshop models are really nice for the Wood Elves, so I want to try and stick with the Games Workshop stuff as much as I can, with a couple of exceptions. So I think we spoke about it the other day about how we're going to do the Warhawk Riders and things. The knife ears look all the same. A bit I might just get bare minimum archers I need for a force. Bare minimum. If Mannerings, the those new cavalry, I can't think of what they're called, Wild Riders, if the Wild Riders do fit and work on a Warhawk, I could potentially grab those sprues off you if you do get the battalion and you were not particularly interested in keeping the Wild Riders. But I'd have to check and make sure they work, because we were talking, I don't know whether you were here, I think you were. We were talking last week about the Warhawk Riders and having the Wood Elves like kneeling down on them, and the Wild Riders sort of have a kneeling pose on the horse, on the deer, on the stag, whatever. So might be convertible. Who knows at the moment? Who knows indeed? I still think it's going to be sooner rather than later. I have been wrong many times before, because who can actually predict what Games Workshop do? It's all over the place, isn't it? It's all over the place. But yeah, I really want just like pretty much an entire shooting army. It's just going to be hilarious. And then the Dark Elves can be the combat army. I might grab a box of Executioners as well for my birthday. Pick up a box of Executioners. A little bit of nostalgia to the War Dancers. So, yeah, I think the War Dancers are going to need a little bit of work, mainly the weapons. However, the Finecast ones hopefully will come back out as well, because they were actually rather nice. We were looking at them on Friday, was it? Was it Friday we were looking at the War Dancers? But yeah, there's the cool looking Wood Elf, which I think is looking pretty good. And that took about an hour. So I think she's pretty good actually. I think that's pretty good for an hour per model. And then we've pretty much finished Kado as well. He's looking pretty cool. A bit of a non-metallic sword going on. So I'll go photograph him. So anybody got any cool plans this week? What are we all up to? I need to get some photos taken pretty pronto after stream. Get that done. And then I'm going to do a video, a YouTube video, but this time it's for Pantheon, not Games Workshop. I do need to edit some Games Workshop videos that I've done now. Try and get those done. Recovering from the concerts, nice! Preparing for the concerts that you've played or concerts that you've been to? Did you play in a concert? You did? I did not know that. So this cold clears up. There may be Warhammer on Saturday for the Sisters of Eldar meetup. Oh, nice. Sisters of Eldar. It'll clear up by Saturday. You'll be fine by Saturday. We're working till Thursday, then Friday, Saturday afternoon, day, and Sunday morning we'll be camping. Just got my Helven Phoenix guards. Any tips on making their cloak stand out? What, painting wise? Paint them a different colour. And hello, Christopher. Highlight them more. So just highlight them more. So in the same way as that, you just highlight. If you want things to stand out, you just highlight them more. And that will give you tonal contrast. It lasted 2 weeks. Yeah, but that was man flu, teeny tiny. That was man flu. You'll be fine. Hopefully some actual hobby progress. Nearly finished the first unit Dark Shards. Sweet. Yeah, we'll probably do some more Dark Elves at some point this week. We'll probably do some more Dark Elves at some point this week. That would be cool. Oh, right. Let's. What colour to paint the fur? I haven't got any fur on these. Yeah, we'll definitely do some Dark Elves. And tomorrow we could possibly do Tomb King Tuesday again. Although I'm not sure what to paint. Probably be a Shabtu still. I might have to paint the fur brown. Well, it is the order this week on Movie Night, by the way. How many dark shards have you got to do? I've got. How many have I got? I've got 20. I've got 20. I've got 20 dark shards. I think we did all the repeater crossbows last week, didn't we? Mandalorian miniatures, when I was looking at those Gundam on Saturday, was tempted, but need the cash for Wood Elves. Yes. Yes, Sophie Soph. Save all your cash for Wood Elves. He's looking sick, thank you very much. You'd have to keep your eyes peeled for this model, by the way, guys. It might show up somewhere rather interesting. It might show up somewhere rather interesting. Just started Andor Series 2 last night. Nice one, Whiskey. I'm waiting for episode 4 now. Realistically, I have another 10 after this 10, but I want to move on to something else. I'll finish 5 Executioners. I will have an LRL Spearhead. Nice. I didn't like it so far. I thought it held up the standards of the first season. I was, to be honest, I was confused. I was a little bit lost with what was happening. It felt like I'd forgotten what happened at the end of season 1. However, storyline aside, yes, I think it's definitely holding up so far. The gang on the planet that Andor landed on with the Avenger, I thought that was a little bit of a what do you call it? A little bit of a filler to take up some time before he got away again. But yeah, no, I thought it was good. I thought it was good so far. Snooker World Championship is finished for a bit, so I can turn that off. Turned it off and just had that guy looking at me again. It's like, oh, it's so cool. I'm gonna throw your hammer. Yeah, I think he's the weakest. I think Nigel is the weakest. Good old Nigel. Arjak's okay, and then that's just silly good, isn't it? That's just silly good. With a better angle. They didn't need to take it from down below, but yeah. That just needs to be turned probably to the left. Probably needs to be turned this way a fraction so that you can see a little bit more of the silhouette of the axe and a bit more of the depth of the model. Oh yeah, that's cool. That's cool. They won't add the hours on. They won't add the hours on. What? So you got to. So if the phone system went down for 2 hours, you got to work 2 hours more. Is that what you mean? Unless it arcs around later. Yeah, that's true. That's true. But yeah, it felt a little bit. That felt a bit weird. But everything else has been really good. And I love the rave. How cool was the rave? With like Mon Mothra like raving it out. Was that waiting for my phone to start working again for 22 minutes, but apparently that'll be unpaid. Yeah. Yeah. The rave. Bow, 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 bow. No, it was good. It was good. I'm looking forward to 4. Because remembering season 1 started off kind of really slowly, didn't it? And then it just picked up. How is that legal? I have no idea. I have no idea how that's legal. I have no idea how Toby's job is legal, to be honest. He seems to work ridiculous hours all the time with no rest or break or anything. It's just nuts. Toby's job. I have ordered some base ready stuff. Does anybody want to see the stuff I've ordered? Anybody interested to see the stuff I've ordered? I'll obviously show you when it arrives as well. But that should be quite interesting. Because the plan is to keep the wood elves quite simple in terms of what goes on the bases. So were you expected just to kind of like, oh okay, well the phone's down, I'll just leave my desk and go and play golf? I don't know when it's going to be back up again. Could be 20 minutes, could be 2 hours. Yeah, Toby's poor job sounds. It's just horror story after horror story for poor Tobes. You bits from Jackson. Oh, yay! Congrats. Oh, so your phone system went down. Did your phone system go down, or I'm confused? I think she's quite good, isn't she? Right. Anyway, yeah. Let's stop looking at her. Right. So. It sounds like one of those companies that just gets away with shit until they get called up on it. And nobody wants to call them up on it because it's too dangerous to do so. But we all support the Tobes. Still need to drill the barrels. Oh shit. Oh yeah. Let's drill the barrel. Let me paint all of these skulls quickly, and then we'll drill the barrels. Thank you for reminding me of that. Rich actually reminded me to drill the barrel of that one. I've been slacking on my barrel drilling. Been slacking. Has this one got one? Yep. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for what? What have I missed? My internet was completely fine the entire time, but my connection to my phone and work PC went down. Ooh. Oh, drilling barrels. Drilling barrels takes no time at all, really. It does make them look cooler. Okay, another one. Yeah, let me paint these skulls and then we'll drill barrels, because I think this one needs. Yep, this one needs drilling as well. Any more advance on your Wood Elf colour scheme types? Which makes me think, am I going to drill the Drakari barrels? They're tiny. No. So Drakari barrels don't have holes. They have slits because it's a splinter that comes out of them. And it's so small, and also the barrels on the Drakari all have that like chamfered cut, so you don't need to drill. And if you were going to do something for the barrels, you would have to cut a tiny slot in them. That's just like that's not viable. Can't do that. So basically double standard. Already said on the Wood Elf scheme. Only other thing I need to look at is what colour to do armour on characters. So there we go. That's the question. Have you decided on what? Have you decided on the rest of your colour scheme for your Wood Elves? I'm going to use that as the base and add different greens, browns and reds to it for characters, and probably yellows. The war dancers will be fun though, but I've got a long time before I add war dancers because they're not even in the list. They're not in the initial list. And I've got to figure out what to do about the Warhawk Riders. Gotta figure out what to do with the Warhawk Riders. Vaguely Competent ruled me out, unfortunately, or I'd helped you. The Space Marine ones are super easy and quick to do. I don't bother with the barrels. Oops. Yeah, Space Marine barrels are piss easy to do. Those kind of barrels well, I mean, they take no longer, but they're just really tricky to get exactly right. Yep. Okay. Don't paint a lot of Space Marines. No, because you don't like 40k. So That's all understandable. Okay. So, what size? Is that one? Got this one here as well. Got the multi-melter. Oh no, plasma. Plasma one. And then we need the bolt gun. Bolt gun's a bit more tricky because it's tiny. There we go. Do. So if anybody wants that drill that I just used, I will put a link up in chat. This is my affiliate link as well. Where is it? There it is. So that where did you get that? I'm just showing you now. So there we go. That's the link to the little drill. And as you can see, it's excellent. And I use it all the time. Always using that little thing. Always using that little thing. Yeah, excellent drill though, that little thing. Little wow stick. Happy Wolf Time! Hey Wyatt, how you doing? Yeah, we've been looking at those. They're nice, aren't they? Which one's your favourite one? They're pretty good. We were trying to decide whether we're likely to see Wolfen and or Bjorn. Yeah, Logan's looking pretty good, isn't he? I wish they'd take better angled photographs for the main photo, but it's pretty good. Yo, Purpley Spark is back. Purpley Spark is back. Purpley Spark, they made me drill all the barrels, so we've drilled all the barrels now as well, Purples. You have drilled barrels. And we're just painting the skulls and the bone. You usually never drill barrels. Well, luckily, I've drilled every single barrel in your entire army, Purples, so it's okay. And this guy hasn't even got any barrels, so he's okay. This guy hasn't even got any barrels. Tobes, are you going to beat, is it Luton last game of the season? Are you actually going to beat them? Or are Luton playing Leeds? Luton are playing Leeds, aren't they? Who are you playing? It's Cardiff. I mean, you should beat Cardiff because they're already down anyway. Hey Kenny, how you doing? Who's that? Oh, Kearney with a follow as well. Thank you very much for the follow, dude. I missed it. Yeah, silvered up. Welcome back, Purple. Yeah, I guess. Ah, it's a raid! It's a raid! How are you doing, Kearney? How was your stream then, mate? How was your stream? What were you up to? Got to just glaze out that purple in there. Finished Plague Burst Crawler and a Nurgle Knight. What, a big knight? Wow, okay. In one stream? Insanity. From scratch the crawler, just some detail on the knight. Nice. I think it's only two, isn't it? Yeah, it's only two with tassels. Oh no, there's a tassel there. How many tassels on legs that I've missed? Nope. Awesome. Been working on 5 nights, so got to bounce around. Sweet. Some people paint quicker than you. Hey, like I've painted this guy reasonably quickly. He's got done. We got him done. Kinda. And that didn't take me very long. Thank you very much. Okay, so quick little shout out just while we are about to glaze some purple on the gold. In terms of ways you can support the stream, thank you very much for the raid, by the way. So you can support the stream in all manner of ways, and we've got the 10-year stream anniversary coming up, along with my birthday as well. So we'll be doing a double stream for those in May, and you can grab me if you want to send me a present. You can do !Amazon if you want to grab something from my shopping list or whatever list, Amazon list. If you want to grab anything from there, you can send it, and I will open obviously all the parcels and stuff on stream on my birthday. So you can do !Amazon if you want to help out with that. If you ever grab any models for yourself and you're in the UK, then you can help out by using one of my affiliate links, which is really, really cool. So you can either use Element Games if you are further north in the country, maybe. One tip with Element Games is just make sure they've got them in stock, what you want to buy in stock, because when they're not in stock they can take a little bit of time to get them back in stock. So that's !element. Do !element in chat for that one. And you will get some crystal codes in there as well, so you get double loyalty points so that you can use that towards your next purchase as well, which is really cool. If you are further south in the UK, then maybe you would like to use Griffin Gaming, and I've got a code for you so you can get 5% off your order at Griffin Gaming as well. So that's !Griffin. So we've got !Amazon, !Element, and !Griffin so far.
Christopher. Potato Picks. Right about meow.
Right, meow. Potato Picks. So yeah, !Amazon, !Element, and !Griffin for those. And if you do want any commissions, then drop me a message, and we can do some commissions like we're doing here for Purpley Spark. We're now going to go and see some potato picks. So yeah, there we go. There you go, everybody. If you do those in chat, you'll get a link up which you can click on. If you use either of the affiliate links, by the way, if you just click on those links and then you order something in the next week or so, it remembers that link, and then you still kind of help out the stream by using those links as well. So thank you very much, everybody who does support in that way. It ain't well. Quickly, yes, I'm going to look at the potato picks. We're going. Somebody wants to do the affiliate link shout outs, just so people can click on them. That would be awesome. Right. Okay. So yeah, !Amazon for birthday stuff. I can open on stream. !Griffin and !. Is that a spoiler? Is that safe? Is that not? Is that safe for work? Oh my word! Look at the colour she's got now. Look at the colour she's got. It's crazy. Potato having a nap. Potato's just like, I'm safe and comfy. I'm safe and comfy. It's a Ren! Hey Ren, how are you doing? Look at that Ren. Where's Tari? We need Tari here so we can say, hey Tari, look at Poe. Fantastic. How are you doing, Ren? How are you doing, Ren? So yeah, if you want to get your potato fix every day, then join the Discord. I'll give you a quick tour of the Discord as well while we're here. So we've obviously got the general chat, which all sorts of random shit chat ends up in here. We've got food stuff, we've got gym stuff, we've got a mental health channel if you want to kind of chit chat and either get some help or get something off your chest. We've obviously got the potato furry puss cat channel. You can get your potato fix every day. These are the potatoes, that's Poe and that's Tato. And then we've got all this sort of stuff down here. We've got movie night, so every week I do a movie night on a Thursday. We all come and hang out in a movie channel and watch a movie. This week it is The Order, so that's the movie this week. So last week it was We Live in Time, which was awesome. And then if you want to show anything off on stream, you can use the stream gallery section here. Like this, like Teeny Tiny has just done. Teeny Tiny's working on some, I'm not going to call them stormtroopers, are they? Clone troopers, there we go. Teeny Tiny's working on some clone troopers, which are awesome. Very cool. So yeah, if you've got anything that you want to show off on stream, then you can show it up in here in the stream gallery. If you want any feedback on your painting, then throw it up on this feedback on stream, same thing. And then we've got all separate ones down here with Old World, all everybody. There's the war dancers that I hope will come out, which I'm pretty sure they will. Why wouldn't they? They're releasing everything, right? Lord of the Rings, Necromunda, and then right down at the bottom we've got our Overlord challenge as well. So this Overlord's challenge at the moment, the topic is dragons, or more specifically, there be dragons. Yeah, that is finishing on my birthday stream, so we can have a look at everybody's Overlord entries, which are all in here as well. So we've got Tobes, who's doing this dragon. We've got Purpy Spark, who's doing this dragon. So we've got lots of cool stuff going on. So yeah, join the Discord, hang out, and like I say, if you want to take part in the stream, then you've got the stream gallery and things like that. So there we go. Yeah. Oh, and also, if you are grabbing something. If you are grabbing something, then all my affiliate links are in here, including an Amazon affiliate link. Amazon affiliates is just exactly the same. So if you click on that link and then grab anything from Amazon, it helps me out. But there's the Griffin Gaming link. If you use that link, you get 5% off your order. There's the Redgrass one. So if you ever want anything from the Redgrass site, use that link, and that helps me out as well. And there is the Element Games one, and there's the Crystal Code, and that gives you double loyalty points. But if you use this, that helps me out massively as well. That's the glue I use, and there's the Rival Crafts one as well. So there we go, everybody. Right, I'm going to go make a quick cup of tea, and then when I get back, we are going to paint some more of these. So we've got some details to paint on these, and we've got the fur. I think we're going to highlight the fur up a little bit on these, just so it pops a little bit more. Right, I will catch you up in a second, everybody. I'm definitely going to be doing my backup idea. Is the pets channel just for potatoes? No, the pets channel's for everything. Well, it's not a pets channel, it's a cat channel, because I love cats. But yeah, you can put pets in there if you want. You can put any pets in there if you want. Right, I will catch you in a second, guys. I'm going to go make a cup of tea, have a little bit of a stretch, and then we're going to get back and we're going to carry on with some painting. So I'll be 2 minutes. I'll catch you in a second. Welcome back, everybody. Target. I finally made my Spotify liked songs reflect my personal madness. Polka EDM, Indian metal, that Tokyo Heat song used in all those TikToks. There's a Tokyo Heat song that's used in all the TikToks. How are you doing, Mr. Target? Target man does whatever a target can. Target man. Is he bonkers as a ham? Look out, he is the target man. Woo! Gonna start dinner. Oh, Tobes! I've only just got back! Can't believe you just bugger off again. Unbelievable. Again. Target man does whatever a target can. Target man. What do you have in Tobes? Although you're probably gone by now. I want to know what Toby's having. At least he's cooking, seemingly, and not getting takeaways past him. Well, I mean, you say he's cooking, he's probably just throwing a pizza in the oven. Frozen pizza in the oven. So, let's not get ahead of ourselves. Just yet, Warmaster. Hardcore version of We'd Like to Party, but any minute it was Mr. James Taylor. Switcheroo. 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 Target man does whatever a target can. Snorkages for us. Snorkages? What the hell is a snorkages? What the hell is a snorkage? James Taylor, that's a 70s, 80s artist. Sophie's getting ageist again. Oh my god, you're so old. Yeah, what's snorkages? Please tell us. What's a snorkage? Hey, Teeny Tiny, have you got your Gundams out of the boxes yet? I want to see the sprues. Still want to see the sprues. Still waiting for Teeny Tiny sprues. Pig snout only sausages. Sophie knows. Sophie knows, does she? Is Sophie a snorker? Sophie is a snorker. Sophie is a snorker. Sophie is a snorker. Sophie is a snorker. Cricket, did you see Arjack? I did, yes, Sinister. We've had a look at them all on stream. Arjack's rather cool. With the throwing hammer. We're liking the throwing hammer. Did you take some drugs on my break? No, why? Oh, because I'm calling Sophie a snorker. Not started the Gundam yet. Arjack has always been one of my favourite Spaceball characters. I've got a fine cast Arjack on my back burner. It's Atari!
Favourite princess and the most interesting girl in the world.
The most interesting girl in the world is finally here, and we can finally Tari too. Oh, Tari. We're so happy now, Tari. Happy Monday, Tari 2. Tari 222. Tari 22. Tari Tutu wearing a tutu. Princess Empress Queen Tari. Queen Tari the Amazingness. Empress Tari the Second. Hello, Tari 2. Do you think we're going to get a Bjorn? Do you think we're going to get a Bjorn, Sinister? Harold Deathwolf. Good old Harold Deathwolf. Yeah, do you think we're going to get a Bjorn? That was the conversation we were having on stream. We couldn't quite decide whether we're going to get a Bjorn and some Wolfen or not. 100% you reckon we're going to get a Bjorn? I agree. If we don't get a Bjorn, Games Workshop have failed. I agree. I think we're going to see a massive, scaled-up box Dreadnought Bjorn. I just think that's going to happen. I think we're going to see it. Alan, thank you for the follow, Alan. Alan. Oh, it's Steve. Steve. When I grow up, I want to paint this good. You want to paint this good? You can paint this good pretty easily, but thank you very much. Been doing all sorts of things recently. We've got some vampires that we've been working on. We did a really quick wood elf colour scheme, and I've just about finished painting a secret model project, which you will see very soon on other places than Twitch, which should be quite cool. You just stop painting and don't stop, because it's not good. I need that Kato model as one of my vampire lords for my soul blight. Yeah, he's cool, isn't he? He's cool. I've converted this one as well. I've given him his sword out in his hand as well, rather than up in the scabbard. And no, I've not painted the back, so shoot me. I just need to paint the front for a photograph for something. Yeah, I think we're going to see a huge true scale box Dreadnought Bjorn. I think that's what we're going to see. Right, so we need to... Logan Grimnar. Yeah, we've been talking about them for most of the stream, Tari. So Yeah, Logan is awesome. They've got the angle of the photograph just slightly wrong, so it's not showing him off at his best. Same thing that they did with the Keeper of Secrets. But yeah, Logan's really cool. Some of the Twitch chat didn't like the wolf faces. Saxtus didn't like the wolf faces. I think Arjak is brilliant. I think Nigel's probably the weakest. I think the Terminator champion is amazing. The Wolf Priest Lord, Wolf Lord. I think the champion's amazing. I think the Terminators are a little bit generic. They're just Terminators with wolf pelts, loincloths, fur loincloths. So I think they are really good canvases for sculpting and adding to. So that could be fun to add to the fur and stuff. Make them a bit more Viking-esque, so that'll be fun. And what else is there? I think the amount of wolfie on them is perfect, enough to get them going with plenty. Yes, yes, and I also like the fact that they're not wolfy wolves, because they seem to have slightly reined back on the wolves and slightly pushed the Viking aspect of them a bit further, like they used to. So I think that's really good. They're not just absolutely covered in fur and wolf skulls anymore. So that's good. The new storm shields do look cool. I love the fact that Arjax is there's an alternative build where he's throwing his hammer. Mjolnir being thrown. Yeah, I think Arjak is pretty cool. Like I say, I think Nigel's probably the weakest. I think Grimnar's awesome. And I do think we'll see a Bjorn. I think Bjorn will be the perfect centerpiece. Because then also they don't have to release Rust, do they? If they have Bjorn as the massive cool centerpiece. Was there an old Arjak? There was, yeah. I think he's a Finecast one. I can't remember what the model looks like 100%, but yes, I'm pretty sure there was an old Arjax.
Navy blue rhymes with poo, scrape it off my butt and wipe it on you.
Up to no good. How you doing? I have the old Arjax. There we go. So Sinister can absolutely categorically confirm that there is an old Arjax. Yeah, the Logan pictures didn't hit that hard because it's square on. It's absolutely straight on. So you can't see any depth to the model. You can't see like his how far he's moving forward, where the wolves are and everything. It's just square on. And because it's square on and they use such a small aperture so everything's in focus because they need to show off the model, you don't get any sense of how deep the model is or anything. So all they needed to do with Logan was just turn him either like 5 degrees one way or the other. If you just do that, then it would make the model look so much better on the picture. Yeah. Do. But yeah, I think we'll see a Bjorn. I'm not convinced we will see Wolfen. I think there'll be a massive uproar if we don't see Wolfen. And I think they'll have missed out on it if they don't do Wolfen. But We'll see. I wonder where that is now. I wonder where what is. If we see Wolfen, I hope they go back on the comic book werewolf design. Yeah, and be more Wolfman. Yeah, just feral. Yeah? Just go all out feral. Oh, I got a hair on. Massive hair on the brush. Can we have wood elves yet, please? Can I have my wood elves, please? You want Raveners? What, Tyranid Raveners? Like the kill team stuff? Ah, when's that coming out? Has that been announced yet? It hasn't, has it? It's not been... I'm guessing you're going to grab that kill team ASAP, Tari 2. Tari 222. Guessing it was soon. I want new Thunderwolves and a Thunderwolf character. Yeah, that would be good, wouldn't it? That would be good. That would be good. I wonder whether we'll get those. There is quite a lot for them to do, isn't it? We've got Thunderwolves to do. We've got Wolfen to do. We've got Bjorn to do. Have we had Longfangs yet? Kind of weird because I can appreciate that these new wolves are really good minis, but Space Wolves do nothing for me. Kind of the same. The beards don't really do anything for me. But I can appreciate, like you say, I can appreciate the really nice minis. Been working on a kit bash, Nigel. I like mine more than the new one. I would agree, Sinister. I think if you do a really nice kit bash Nigel, it would look better than the. I think Nigel is the weakest of the new models that they've shown off. So that doesn't surprise me that you've sculpted it or converted a really cool one. You put him in the stream gallery. Oh, let's go have a look. Nigel. Good old Nigel. Let's go have a look at the stream gallery. What have we got? What have we got? Holy shit balls. Yeah, that's cool, isn't it? That's pretty cool. You put Ragnar. What, Ragnar Lothbrok? Ah. Oh. That's cool. You've given the dead wolf eyes. He's cool. Oh my word. Who's that? That's an Ulrich. I like that. I like that with the helmet. He's cool, dude. Look at him. Look at that. I like it. I like it, Sinister. Anybody wants to show off their stuff, then throw it up in here. What's that? Oh, Tokyo Drift. Oh, it's that one. I know the one you mean. The one from Tokyo Drift. Yeah, if anybody wants to show anything off on stream, then throw it up in the stream gallery section in here. Put up my old Harold Deathwolf as well. Harold Deathwolf. That's a really cool. That's really cool. With the wolf underneath it. I like the small axe. Like I really like small. That's one of my favourite things about Valborn when Valborn does stuff. And then also because he does really like fine scale. I love that. I love the throwing hammer. What was I looking at? Oh yeah, there we go. The storm shield. Storm shield's cool as shit. Spite, thank you for the sub. Spite, make sure now you have subscribed. Just make sure you go into your user settings on Discord. Go to connections. It won't show me here because I'm streaming. But if you go connections, make sure you've linked it with your Twitch. And welcome to all the cool stuff in the Discord. Oh, we've got another. Oh, Pluto! We've got the eyes of Pluto. Got the eyes of Pluto. Am I on your TV? Oh, hello, Buster. Pusscat Central. Pusscat Central. Pusscat Central. Right. Do. It's my best buddy. I mean, of course, because he's the coolest pusscat in the world. Coolest pusscat in the land. I think that's. I see. I'm just fiddling. I'm just fiddling now. I really don't need to do any more on this. Any more? I'm just fiddling even more. Cool. Right. Yeah. So the whenever the base stuff comes. Whenever the base stuff comes, I'll show you all the mixers and everything. Chorfs and hobgobs. Oh! Yes. Sorry, Tari. Let's go have a look at your chorfs. I got distracted by a new subscriber. I'm sorry, Tari2. So Tari2 has been working on a Chaos Dwarf Blood Bowl team, and she's just put up new pictures, which is awesome to see. Let's go have a look-see. Oh, there we go. Oh my god. Tari, you paint so good. You paint so good, Tari. Oh, he's cool. Rah! You got a big cat hair. You got a big cat hair on the base. Oh, look at the dude. Love the colour palette on these models. They're good, aren't they? Tari absolutely smashes it, and she's doing non-metallic metal. Non-metallic gold, look at that. The goblins look so good. I like that one. A big hair and out of focus. I mean, I wasn't going to say anything about it being out of focus. I was just going to say that. I was just going to point out the cat hair that's at the front. The teal, red and silver just works. Teal, red and silver is a really cool colour scheme. Nicely done. And then Sinister. Oh, look at that. That's a cool. What's that from? This is why Wolfies are the most fun chaps to work with as far as Marines. Yes. Yeah, I think that's cool, isn't it? Wolfguard Terminator. Oh! That's nicely done, mate. That's really nicely done. This is the thing. This is why I very nearly did Space Wolves, because of all the sculpting possibilities. That's nice. That's a cool head as well. It's a really nicely painted head. It's a really nicely painted head. That's a really good head. Looks like Dr. Jekyll. Looks like Dr. Jekyll. Boo. Well, credit for my sculpting progression goes to Valborn for being such a great teacher. Oh wow. Yeah, that's cool. I talked to Valborn a bit. I don't talk to him as much as I do Alfarius, but yeah, I love his stuff. Really like his stuff. Fantastic. Okay. Right, so I'm going to pop those to one side because they're all sort of finished off. Looking pretty good. They're all looking pretty good. Let's get this guy up. Seen the Tavorian Grimdarts there, that was fun. Yes! Grabbing a sharp pig and pulling the flowing hair shapes out of the putty. Yeah. Yeah. And that way you kind of get the scale of everything as well. So it doesn't have to be chunky like this. There we go. A quick highlight right on the edge of those as well, just to help the focus. Have this as the front of the model. Right, what shall we paint tomorrow? Shall we do Tomb King Tuesday tomorrow? I think we should. I think we should probably do Tomb King Tuesday tomorrow. Shall endeavour to study these skills. Definitely, definitely. Right, I am going to go make some food, and then we will stream again tomorrow, everybody. Hope you all have a good evening, whatever you get up to. Yeah, sculpting is huge. I think it allows you to do so much more stuff. Right, let's find somebody to pass you over to. I'm guessing Ren might be on. Zamikito. Don't think I've ever raided Zamikito. Underscore miniatures raid Zamikito underscore miniatures. Right. Right, catch you all tomorrow, everybody. Thank you very much. Be amazing, and I look forward to you all seeing these in some cool places. I will catch you all later. Take care. Bye.